Voters are pressing Congressman Chris Pappas about what he would do in a fourth term.
What would be the top priority bill that you would like to get through?
Yeah. Well, there are a number of things that we need to consider. I think right now the focus should be on how we lower costs and make life more affordable for New Hampshire families. I'm sponsoring legislation that is looking to cut taxes for working families and expand something called the child tax credit. We had an expanded credit during the pandemic years, and it cut child poverty in half in this country.
Constituents in this conversation with the candidate town hall want to know what action Pappas is taking on climate change.
What can you do to address the causes and help protect the New Hampshire ski industry and winter sports tourism?
Well, thanks, and I'm glad that you made the connection with what we have going on here in New Hampshire and our way of life in the Granite State. Because oftentimes if I'm encountering folks who might not understand the science or believe the science, you should send them to talk to one of our ski area operators. We need an all-of-the-above approach, but we need to make sure we're diversifying our energy portfolio. That's why I supported the Inflation Reduction Act, which is estimated to lower emissions by 30% by the end of the decade. By investing in solar and offshore wind.
Others asked about dealing with the staggering sums of money it takes to get elected.
I think it's about priorities, whether or not you're going to put New Hampshire first, and whether you'll address the issue of dark money in our elections. I would hope we could overturn the Citizens United decision through a constitutional amendment. That's a heavy lift, but if we can't do that, let's at least make some incremental changes to try to make sure that the voters ultimately are in the driver's seat.
Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.
And you can see the full conversation with Chris Pappas this Sunday morning at 10:30 here on WMUR.